Hello YouTubers, GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair here with a new video. We are working on a 2012 Nissan Sentra 2.0 automatic front wheel drive. So what we're going to do to this vehicle, the customer complained that it have some ride quality issues. So after we check, the strut not good, both sides. You can see you have a lot of oil leak. The control arm bushings are not good, so when they come to a stop, the front suspension feel like it does this when it comes to stop. Is because the bushings they are weak already. So we're gonna go and show you how to replace the strut, the control arm, and again, always well, it will come with its experience anyhow. But here you can see this brake hose is twisted. The brake pads look fairly in a good condition, so I assume somebody fixed this not too long ago, and this side it is twisted. So we're gonna have to remove the caliper bracket, untwist it, put it back, so that way this hose it doesn't get damaged over time. Anyhow, so if you like what we're gonna show you so far, sounds good, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment, and share the video. Maybe you know someone who have a vehicle like this and got similar issues, so they can watch the video, learn from it, and save money. Anyhow, let's get to it. What we're gonna do, we're going to start getting all the things away. I mean, getting the struts ready to remove. We're gonna start with the strut first. So what I like to do first, always I like to disconnect the sway bar link connector right here. All right, so this is going to be 18 millimeter. Let me find a spot for the camera so you guys can see. And my camera is now gonna break. Okay, great. 18 millimeter. Yep, right there. Now, this time, this nut came fairly easy. Two things you can do in case the center starts to spin. Here, on some of the link connectors on the back, it's going to have, this one does have it, where you can put a wrench on the back, okay? Right here. So you can fit a wrench, hold it. Other ones that have like a little Allen holder, so you can put an Allen wrench, and with your other, you know, open or close wrench, you can just remove the nut. But if you want to make it a little bit easier, so you can just, with a screwdriver, you can go here on the bottom of the sway bar, and you're gonna press it up. So with this, is gonna jam up against the metal on the strut, and you will be able to remove it. Okay, so now the trick that you can do now, on the other side, I already disconnect the sway bar link connector because I need more space to remove that the bolt on the lower control arm. So you see the sway bar is on the way when it's installed, so the socket or the wrench is not going to fit over there. So I'm just trying to get ahead on that one. Okay, next thing that we're going to do here, we are going to disconnect the speed sensor, the wire. Next, we're going to use this, and we are going to remove this a little, okay, the retainer there. Fairly easy. It's easier when I'm not holding the camera, but I guess you guys already get the idea. it's now going to get lost. So disconnect it. Let's see. I think this is 1316. Yes, it is 1316. So a 21 millimeter. I'm gonna get a wrench for that. Great. Let's put this here. This dude, it should be a SEM lagged. Okay, nothing special. This one doesn't have the offset to do on the alignment. So either way, either one can go on top or on the bottom. No big deal in this situation. All right, so we are here pretty much done here on the bottom. Next thing that we're going to do, we're going to move up because we need to disconnect the strut from the top. Okay, and to do that, we're going to remove 3 bolts here. 1, 2. Do not, let me say that again, do not touch that one. Don't touch it. Don't do it. Don't think about it. This and that one. There's another one here. So we're gonna get to it. Okay, so the way we're gonna do that, let me place the camera here in the spot that you guys can see. It's a little clip. Okay, you can use a screwdriver here. And this one's because of the age of the vehicle, sometimes they can break. So be careful, so that way you don't have to go chase one and buy a new one. But sometimes happens, you can't avoid it. Now the next part here, you are going to just pull, and this one just gonna pop. Place it there, and there's another one right here. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing. Pops. You can use a screwdriver if you want to. Okay, it's right here. So this is good shape, so we can reuse it. The next thing that we're gonna use here is going to be a special tool. Ta-da! Now it can be stay by itself, and we can just get to the one in the back. So this one's right here for the straw mount. They're going to be a 13 millimeter. I think you guys can see there, 13 millimeter. Okay, I'm using a swivel with a 6-inch extension. Again, you can use whatever you have. Just be careful. Okay. gonna break, I mean loose, lost. Here, and I use a 13mm. Now here's where the tricky part begins. Okay, so you want to make sure with one hand you are going to hold the strut, and with the other one you're just gonna remove it. Okay, it's easy if you have somebody else sometimes to help you, but right now I don't, so gotta do the best with what you have. Okay, let's put this one there. Those 3 bolts are the same, so you don't need to worry about it. All right, so here is our complete strut assembly. Okay, I like it. One piece, in and out, it's done. Either way, what happened, people just replace the strut itself and they don't take care of the strut mount, and later on the top is starting to make a noise and you have to redo the job. So to avoid that, and sometimes, many times, a lot cheaper, affordable, to get the whole thing instead of buying the 2 pieces, because the spring is still already old and all that. So anyhow, so we're gonna make sure everything is the same. Okay, so that we don't put the left side on the right side. So this one comes with a new bolts. All right, guys. This. And when you do this, take your time. You know, don't rush. No need to rush. Do it right the first time. Don't rush. Don't try to cut corners, because what's the point? Sometimes trying to rush and cut corners ended up costing you twice as much time because you overlooked something. All right. So that's the one. Two. You know what, let me do this. I'm gonna use the old bolts just to kind of get it aligned at what it used to be, and I can just swap one bolt at a time. So yes, because the alignment, as you can see here, we have an offset, so we can adjust the strut for the alignment. So I don't want the vehicle to be way too off. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna place it where the other one used to be. It's gonna go to alignment anyway, but that's how I like to do it. Okay, Okay, I will put all the torque specs on the description below. Okay, so we got this. Now this is very important, so you want to make sure when you do this that you don't reinstall the hub and the brake line is in the wrong position like this, because you're gonna have to remove it again. So it's mental note. Okay, other way you work it's not a big deal, but you don't want to be spending an extra few minutes here, a few minutes there, and then, you know, it adds up. Okay, so we got this. I'm using my leg to push the control arm up, so that way I can align that. This is fairly light, and this one you're gonna be able to tie them up and torque them, no problem, because again, the alignment, it doesn't have self-centric bolt. Okay, we're gonna snap those. I'm going to change. I'm going to remove the caliper to do the next job. Good. One. Two. All right. So now, this is going to be everything for this video, how to replace the strut. You saw it now. I will put the torque specs on the description below. Again, I hope you like the video. If you find any use or you learn anything out of this video, please like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. We'll highly appreciate it. Have a great day. Do your best. Forget the rest. See you in the next video. Later.